This live podcast of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations is brought to you by StreamYard, a live streaming service to broadcast your content on Facebook, X, YouTube, and other platforms. Try it out by using the referral code in the description below. Enjoy the game.
One, two, three, four.
All right. Welcome everyone to the Tendeitem channel. And so today, guys, we are going to be doing a live watch along once again, as I always say. This time it is Nigeria taking on Mozambique in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. And before we get started, I don't know why it's on Red Stream, but here it is. I'm just letting you guys know this is a live watch along. I will not broadcast the game due to copyright. I don't want to get banned. As I said, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel right here. And my Twitter. I am close. I'm one subscriber off from 750, which was my aim at the start of the tournament. And big up to the entree number 17. Obviously, the round of 16 is happening. We are 5/8 of the way done, and obviously by the end of this game, it will be the end of game 6 in the round of 16. So yeah, obviously big matchup in the Africa Cup of Nations between Nigeria and Mozambique. Obviously, Mozambique have never won. I actually never been to an AFCON knockout stage until today. So this is their very first time in the tournament knockout stage. So this is the furthest they've ever done in any competition of significance. Obviously, earlier today, Egypt defeated Benin. Yes, Egypt did beat Benin as the national anthems are still ongoing. But yeah, team lineups for both teams. I'm just getting it on my device. For Nigeria, they're going with a 4-3-1-2 with Nabali in goal. And then you have Osari Samuel, Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, and Onyemaechi as the back four for Nigeria. And then a midfield of Onyeka, Ndidi, and Roby. And obviously, a little bit up front, you have Lookman, it's going to be serious, Oshiman, and Adams. Meanwhile, for Mozambique, you have Helenan Surilane in goal. It's also 4-2-3-1. Langa, Madamva, Mexa, and Kalala in the back four for Mozambique. And then Amade and Gorema in the midfield with Ritti, Dominguez, and Katamo, who's done really well for Mozambique in this tournament. And up front, you have Bangal in the up front. Meanwhile, looking at the both teams' benches, obviously Nigeria, you have Chukwureze from Fulham. You also have Enyedika. Trying to see, Onorachu is also there. So some names there, obviously, for Nigeria. Meanwhile, for Mozambique, Nene, you have pretty sure Edmilson, Kabbalah. So a few players of note from both teams. As I said, please do hit the like button on the channel, and obviously subscribe, because I'm trying to reach the perfect number of 750. That's what I've been trying to do nowadays. Obviously, this is a huge game for both sides. Obviously, Nigeria want to reach the quarterfinal again, just like they did in the last tournament. I believe, if I remember correctly, I forgot. They actually knocked out Cameroon at this stage last time. Obviously, Cameroon have now made it to the quarterfinal, which I will be doing a watch long. It's on the channel. I will be doing Morocco against Cameroon on Friday night or Friday evening here in Morocco. The tournament is being held in Morocco. I'm not actually in Morocco. But yeah, Nigeria taking on Mozambique. Obviously, Mozambique, this is the best ever performance no matter what happens in the AFCON. Best ever. Never made the knockouts until today. And this is their biggest ever game ever. And for Nigeria, obviously, they are, I believe, 3-time African champions. Obviously, the most recent trophy they won was in 2013 when they won it. I literally forgot who scored the winning goal. It was against Burkina Faso, I remember. 2013, I remember watching that tournament. But I forgot who scored the winning goal. It might be probably someone like Victor Moses, but probably I might get it wrong. Or something like that. But obviously, Nigeria were in the final 2 years ago, where they lost to Cote d'Ivoire, which they cannot meet until at least the final or the third place game. So yeah, obviously, huge chance for Nigeria to get themselves into the Africa Cup of Nations final once again, and big up to Dom Den. But yeah, this is obviously, as I said, a big game for both teams. Obviously, tomorrow, for everyone watching, tomorrow I will be doing a watch long. I am doing Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire up against Burkina Faso. So another watch along of Burkina Faso, just like I did against Algebra class, Algeria, who are playing tomorrow against Dr. Congo. I will not be going live for that game. I prefer doing the late evening games just so that I can relax for the majority of the day, for me at least. In terms of the quarterfinal, obviously we have 2 matchups already confirmed. We have Mali, Senegal as one of the quarterfinal, and the other one being Cameroon taking on the host nation Morocco, as we will get started very soon, for me at least. So I might be behind you guys in the chat. So no spoilers, just saying. But the game will soon get started and underway. Obviously, huge game between both these sides, trying to reach a quarterfinal. And their meetup, they will play either Algeria or Dr. Congo in the quarterfinal, whoever wins this one. The referee is also stretching his legs as we are about to get started. Am I sitting like this? All right, ref, come on. Let's get started. Referees taking 10 years to look around the pitch. I don't know what's happened there. All right, come on. Can we fucking get started then? Ref. Jesus Christ. Ref, fucking start the game. Where's the stoppage? Oh, God. Hurry the fuck up, ref. Start the fucking game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking object in the fucking pitch. What fucking idiot did that? Oh my days. Oh my days. They're back to warming up. What a fucking waste, man. Who the fuck put fucking objects in the fucking pitch? Now they're fucking going to, do more warm-ups and fucking hell. So when's the fucking kickoff? Oh my god. What a fucking waste. We haven't kicked off. God. god. This is why I don't like. Oh my god, why is it? Is anyone saying why this game has been fucking... They're doing warm-ups, mate. Jesus Christ. What are they trying to clean up then? Oh my god, the net? The fucking net! Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my god. What a fucking great start, mate. I hope they win. And I hope this match starts. That's what I want. Hopefully Mozambique win. Predictions. I hope. Who knows? I'll go. You know what? For the laps, let's go 2-1 Mozambique. Or 1-0. I'll go 2-1 Mozambique. We'll find out when the ref fucking starts the fucking game. Start! Thank God. We have started finally. Finally. We are starting the game between Nigeria and Mozambique. Obviously, God. I mean, it would be nice if we get an early goal just to warm ourselves. But yeah, as I said, please do hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe to the channel as well. Hopefully trying to reach 750 subscribers by the end of the AFCON. So I'm 1 subscriber away. So anyone who's not subscribed, please subscribe. Right here. I'm trying to reach 750 subscribers. Please give me 750 subscribers. That'll be great. But obviously both these sides trying to get themselves into the AFCON quarterfinal now. And it's raining. Jeez, is there like one day where it's not raining in Morocco? Like, this ain't Galicia. It's always fucking raining in Morocco. Like, is it always like that? Like, I thought Morocco would be very hot. But it's been raining for like every single game in this tournament. Every single game. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been almost every single game. Well, a shot, chance, Nigeria have taken the lead. But fucking Osterman is offside, I believe. Well, Nigeria did put the ball into the back of the net. What a great move by Nigeria. Let's see. Yeah, offside. Osterman. The dude's just never onside sometimes. I know he scored a couple goals already in this tournament, but Nigeria could have been in front. Yeah, offside. Cleared. Mozambique. Now, obviously, it's more likely Nigeria does win here in Fez, in the city in Morocco. There's a chance for Mozambique to get their first genuine attack of the game. I hope you don't have any more delays, and please don't give me extra time. I mean, earlier today we had Egypt and Benin going to extra time, but thankfully that ended just before this game, actually. But I swear, like almost every single game, almost every single day in Morocco, is Morocco just raining all day, like all year round. As I said, it's not good. This is that, and it's been sunny the past couple of days now, including today. So I don't know why it's been raining like constantly. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of having games being played in the rain like this. I know you have to go through all the elements, but I'm like, It's more fun when it's like nice and dark or sunny and hot. I hope it's like that in America for the World Cup, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I don't know if I'll do like watch along on my channel. I'll do some, but I won't be the crazy people type that what does a watch along every single day. For me, I cannot do that. I know myself. I'm like, no, I can't. I'll probably do a show, probably with Charlie, probably, or maybe one or two other people, just like I did with the Euros 18 months ago, um, which I had AK and Eugene. I don't know if they'll both be available to do a show like that for the World Cup. Um, and obviously thinking about a name for it and a title and everything for the show itself. Yeah, 3 a.m. I have to recheck the schedule at what time each of the games are. Um, I will the ones I am for sure wanting to do as a watch along Mozambique almost games I would be interested in doing a watch along. Definitely the opening game, Mexico South Africa. Um, I know Canada Italy is also at a good time, 9 o'clock here on a Friday, but I might be drinking, partying, maybe. I know I said Italy, but it could be any of the European teams in that path. So I'm definitely wanting to do at least one Mexico, one Canada, and one USA watch along for the World Cup. At least one of them, because they're the hosts. I'll probably want to do. Probably it depends on the schedule. I'll probably want to do if obviously if Romania qualify. I found out that all of Romania's games is at here at least 6 in the morning for me. The opening two games for us. If we qualify, we play 6 a.m. shot and it's just wide. Alex Iwobi. Romania would play Australia in the opening game for us if we qualify at 6 in the morning, and then our second game against Paraguay would be at 6 in the morning as well, and then the final game against USA will be at 4 in the morning. That's the time for Romania for the World Cup. Obviously, I don't think we will qualify, unfortunately, as Nigeria have a corner, and that's nothing. Obviously, I will be doing a Spain watch along, though I don't know which one. I don't know which one. That was clearly offside, Oshiman. 7 minutes into this game, Nigeria would have been in front. Let me check what ungodly message. Okay. Well, here comes Nigeria trying to defend, but it's now Mozambique. Long ball over the top. It could be offside, maybe. It's a throw-in for Nigeria. I know Spain's watch-alongs will be at 6 p.m. Nice. That's a good time. The Saudi Arabia game, I think that also at 6 o'clock. And then the Uruguay game is at 2 in the morning. So it's actually, and then if Spain top the group, all of Spain's games will be at 9 p.m., which would be good. It's at dinner time. Oh, unsuccessful tackle by Katamo, and now Nigeria on the break. It's, look, man, look what he's doing, but defending there by Mozambique. They're trying to drive forward here. Obviously, big win against Gabon in the second match day for Mozambique. A 3-2 win. They have scored in the past two games now. So, and they did score 4 goals in total. So they actually, and also I just realized they are now the only team that finished third place in their group that is left in the competition. Sudan, Benin, and Tanzania are already eliminated, who have finished third place in their group. I saw a stat whereby the last 3 AFCONs with the expanded format, at least one team that finished third place in a group stage progressed into the knockout or quarterfinal. So far, it's 0 out of 3. But can Mozambique continue the streak? In my humble opinion, no. But I would love to see it. I think if Mozambique go through, they will get knocked out by whoever wins Algeria, DR Congo. If Nigeria win, then it's 50-50. Looking forward to that one. And obviously, I am planning to do a watch along for the Africa Cup of Nations final, which will be a big one. I may have it be linked to Josh, I believe. I'll probably ask him, and that'll be 2 Sundays from now. 2 Sundays from now. So that's what I'm looking forward to. As Nigeria have a free kick, and they will be out for a corner. Obviously, tomorrow's games, the first one, Algeria taking on Dr. Congo, which I won't be doing watch long, but I will be doing a watch long for Ivory Coast taking on Burkina Faso at around this time tomorrow. I am 1000% know it's going to rain, for sure. And the winner of that plays Egypt in the quarterfinal. Ball whipped in. Header! Ooh, kind of off the line. Mozambique. Can they get it clear? They do. If he can beat his man with pace. No, good tackle. Really good tackle. Ojay Samuel. Denny was the one that was breaking at pace. Obviously, huge game in the Africa Cup of Nations. And if you were to ask me, Haiti-Scotland prediction for the World Cup, I would say Scotland win. I'll say that. But here's the funny thing. I think Scotland get grouped. I actually think both Haiti and Scotland get grouped in the next World Cup, unfortunately, for Scotland. Obviously, I want Scotland to do well, but I think they'll get grouped. I think Group C, which they are in, will get only 2 teams progressing. That being the obvious 2 of Brazil, Morocco, with Brazil topping the group, is my prediction. Maybe just like, I feel like Scotland will get eliminated by like goal difference or something like that. Can they win heavily against Haiti? Yeah. But I feel like goal difference might affect them. I feel like, especially that final group game against Brazil, who knows. But if Scotland make it through, that would be great. And it's out for a throw-in. Inside 15 minutes, still 0-0, but Nigeria did have the ball in the net. Courtesy of an offside goal by Victor Osimhen. Lookman, no, it's actually Iwobi now on the ball. Lookman was the one that made the tackle to retrieve the ball back. Here's Bassi. Ripped in. Should be dealt with, but not really. Strike. Defended. And blocked, actually. Watchman. Corner. Nigeria. Knock, knock, knock. On the door. Could have been anything, that one. So Luane was trying to keep it out. But it is a corner for Nigeria. We'll see what they can do with this corner. It's Lookman trying to look out for a teammate. probably the second or third corner. Kind of dealt with somewhat Mozambique. I do need to cut my hair. I'll probably plan on doing that this week. I have to message my barber. Probably get like shaved off and all that. I'm not a big fan of like this sort of hairstyle, but this is kind of how my hair grows. This is like what October, November, December, January, like 3.5. This is like 3.5 months. How my hair looks. Onyeka with the throw for Nigeria. Foul anyway. Obviously, both these teams, actually the only matchup at this AFCON in the round of 16. Both sides not even at the World Cup. Obviously, Mozambique, no chance, practically. But Nigeria getting eliminated by Dr. Congo on penalties. So it will be no World Cup for Nigeria since 2018. So we'll have to wait another 4 years, more or less, to maybe see Nigeria back at the World Cup. Probably, I feel like they might will for this upcoming one in 2030, considering their team, but they didn't make it true. But that's what you get for failing to qualify. But can Nigeria qualify for the quarterfinal? Defended Mozambique. You gotta launch an attack. They're holding the ball up so lethargically. Oh, never mind. Katamo able to get himself away. Can they get one opportunity here, Mozambique? Pass. Cross. Headed. Cleared. Nah, I don't think it won't happen. It won't happen. Header? No. Because I believe the players of Dr. Congo actually fulfilled the FIFA requirement, unlike Malaysia. But it's Malaysia. I believe it's going to rain by my place as well. Obviously, looking forward to seeing how both of these sides play against each other. Obviously, we've now seen 5 teams eliminated since the knockouts began. Whoever loses becomes the 6th team. And we'll see how Nigeria fare in this game. I think obviously Nigeria have been the better team right now. Offside goal. I'm pretty sure if Oshman was onside, it still goes in. So, well, no shit. But obviously, you need to get a proper goal, an onside goal. Obviously, yesterday's game between Cameroon and South Africa, which I did a watch long for, was pretty good. In terms of entertainment value, this one maybe kind of having some entertainment value as Mozambique is such a heavy touch. Such a heavy touch. Geni, the number 10. Can it get it down? The bounce just not working out for him. Obviously, the next AFCON will be in about a year and a half, technically. Whereby we get the hosts of Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. Actually, I think the defenders are actually pretty good, the center backs, but obviously they all kind of overrated. But they've done well in the first 3 games at this AFCON, albeit obviously kind of easy opposition, including Tunisia, unfortunately. Have I lost my stocks on Tunisia? Probably, but I know they sacked the manager, so we'll find out who they bring in. I still think there's a chance Tunisia can go through in the World Cup, but I think round of 32 is the maximum. I don't think they're that bad, Tunisia. I know they got eliminated, but I don't think they're terrible to be like the worst African side at the World Cup. I might be joined potentially by Charlie, maybe around halftime or so, or the second half. I hope that'll be done. No need for extra time. As Nigeria break an attack, this should be a first goal. It is finally Nigeria. Lookman has looked at the goal and has scored 1-0 Nigeria. And it's been coming. I'll say that. It has been coming. Yeah, that's what she said. It has been coming. For a while now, 20 minutes into the game, they've been waiting and waiting Nigeria to find that opportunities to score, and Nigeria do have the goal. Ooh. It's a really good couple of passes which led to Lookman scoring easily free, no one picking him up on his run. And the Super Eagles are flying high after 20 minutes now. Lookman says, "Look, man, I got a goal." The current, at the moment, Atalanta striker. So it seems like Nigeria right now on course of making the quarterfinal, which they will play either Algeria or Dr. Congo. So we'll find out who they might get. Obviously, if Mozambique do get back into the game, I feel like Mozambique, they need to score before Nigeria score. If it's 2-0, I think it's game over. I will say that. If it's 3-0 for Nigeria by the end, then it is definitely game over for Mozambique in the white strip, while Nigeria in the green. Slip there. And the ball played forward, but could be the defenders throwing Nigeria. I think Nigeria, what they need right now is try to, as fast as possible, get the second and if possible, even the third goal. That's what I would say for Nigeria. If you can be 2-0 up at halftime, I think the game is probably over. Because I just don't think Mozambique first 20 minutes just haven't really shown much. And obviously they have to attack more. Because if they just keep on defending, it doesn't matter because Nigeria just wins this 1-0 or they score more. So Mozambique have to kind of test Nabali in goal of Nigeria. Foul committed. I actually saw that Nigeria are the only team that has all their players play abroad. That's what I saw. Kind of shows the development level. Mozambique! Oh! Ooh, an attack. He would have been offside anyway, I would say. He would have been offside. Well, could have had a chance with the rain covering the lenses. It would have been offside anyway. I would definitely say that. But Nigeria, a little bit of a scare. So there's a bit of an attacking game plan by Mozambique. Johnny English reborn, for those who know. To be honest, I might actually do some bit of Netflix later. Maybe like Netflix and chill. Like relax a bit. Nothing wrong with having some Netflix and chill. Nigeria attack. Or how about from some football and chill as Nigeria trying to kill off the chances? It's 2, I'm pretty sure now. Osimhen gets the second goal for Nigeria. And it seems like they will be doing some football and chill. Nigeria are 2-0 up. And now Osimhen gets his goal. Just 10 minutes, or actually 20 minutes after he got his goal disallowed, Nigeria are now 2-0 up. 2-0 up. And if they could somehow add a third before halftime, I think this game will be done and dusted. I mean, it probably is done and dusted. 2 very, very defense, from midfield to defense splitting passes. And then it's a good ball. It was Lookman, actually. And then Osimhen up front to get the goal. The 2 players celebrate with Bruno, not Bruno Guimaraes, the number 13 of Nigeria. But Nigeria looking like they are probably heading to the quarterfinal, probably comfortably. It seems. I mean, surely ref don't. It's not offside. Definitely not offside. So Nigeria 2-0 up. Could they be looking for a third? I mean, if they get a third, I think it's game over. Because they ain't making the same mistake as they did. Without Osimhen, where would Nigeria be? It would still be on the map, bordering Cameroon and Ghana. I believe. No, does it border Ghana? No, they border Benin. I know. Oh no, or Togo. One of the 2. But yeah, I think Nigeria. I mean, obviously, look, shots 6 shots for Nigeria, 0 for Mozambique, and with the first half halfway done, it seems like this game is already done. It seems like 15 people watching. Please do hit the subscribe button right here. Follow me on X on Twitter. Oh, I don't know what's happened there. Nigeria could have added a third. Nigeria could have added a third. Could have been Osimhen. It seems like Nigeria at the moment, looking like they are probably going to kill off Mozambique's chances. It was fun while it lasted, Mozambique. He has his pants down. So a bit of stoppage. What I will say is between both of these sides, it was a header. Yeah. I feel like right now, Nigeria, they just need to grab. I feel like if they get one more goal, Nigeria, I think it is game over. I just don't see Mozambique scoring 3 goals then. 2 goals, maybe in quick succession, maybe could make it 2-2. But if there's a third goal for Nigeria, I think it's a 3-0 before Mozambique get one. If they do, then I think it's game over. And it could be by halftime, actually, because Nigeria just look a lot better, more comfortable, confident on the ball. It's a really good bit of play. 2 really good passes. Lookman with a goal and an assist now. Osimhen with a goal. And despite being at the prime of his career, Osimhen not going to be at the World Cup again, just like 2022 and now 2026. Can't believe it's been 4 years since the World Cup. Well, technically 3, but technically the World Cup is in like what, 5 months? 5 months from now, the World Cup is arriving, which I'm definitely looking forward to because 1, it won't be cold, and 2, it won't be cold. Even though some of the games are late at night, but here, like let's say here in Spain, it'll be nice. Some not unsuccessful back here, but Mozambique do get it back. Just the passing in the final third from them has not been good. 30 minutes in. The games I'm looking forward to at the World Cup. I probably would say the games that I'm looking forward to in the World Cup is probably, I'll try to make them per group, like 1 per group, so 12 matches. Group A, I would say Mexico, South Africa, opening game, you know. Group B, honestly, I'll actually go with, it'll be somewhat cleared maybe. Fighting the ball back here, Nigeria. And finally a foul. Yeah, Norway v France is probably the one. Osimhen is down. Oof. It is accidental. From Group B, I'd actually say Canada versus Switzerland, final game. But I might go with Canada-Qatar because that could be Canada's first win or first ever points at the World Cup, maybe. So I'll say Canada-Qatar. Group C, I'll go with Brazil-Scotland because, you know, it's Brazil-Scotland. Group D, I'll say, well, obviously if Romania are in it, obviously Romania-USA. But without that, I would say USA-Paraguay, opening game. Group E, Jesus. I'll probably say, to be honest, it's the Curacao group. Germany, Curacao, I guess if I want to see goals like 7-8-0, 9-0. Group F, I guess Netherlands, Japan is a good one. Group G, literally none of them. But I will say I could see New Zealand getting a win or maybe some point. At the World Cup, Mozambique almost conceding there. So I'll go with a New Zealand game. I'll go with New Zealand against Egypt. I think that one looks cool. Like I could see New Zealand being okay at the World Cup, just not have enough in the end to progress into the knockouts of the World Cup. Maybe like get 3 points, like a win and 2 losses, and get eliminated. Close there again for Nigeria, and it's over the ball. Poor shot, NDD. That's what, Group G. Group H, obviously every Spain game. I'll go Spain, Saudi Arabia. Why not? Spain, Saudi Arabia. Group I guess Norway, France. Group J, I'm looking forward to I'd say Algeria taking on Jordan. Arab World Derby. Group K, I guess Portugal and Colombia the final day. And then Group L, you know what? I want to see how Panama does. So I'll go Panama, Ghana opening game for both. So those are the matches I'm somewhat looking forward to. But in terms of watch longs, I'm not sure if I'll do like, I'm not going to do one for every day. For me, I don't have the energy to do that. I want to also live a life as well, so I'm not going to. I will. The only one I'm like 1,000% sure I will do is Mexico South Africa as the opening game. That one I'm 1,000% sure I will do. The other ones, I would say I'll be 1,000% sure if it's Romania. If Romania are in the World Cup, the other guarantee is Australia versus Romania. That's a guarantee because it's on a weekend as well, so that would be good. Oh, Mozambique could have gotten some. So Romania, Australia could be a game I might be 1,000% sure if Romania qualify because it's an early one. I'm not sure I have to watch more than 3 group games. We'll find out. I mean, we'll see how the tournament goes. I will say that. I think it will actually be a good tournament. There will be some very shit games like I don't know, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, but in terms of like entertainment, maybe. And I think there's a lot more volatility with upsets happening compared to like the AFCON right now, which I mean, Nigeria beating Mozambique isn't really an upset. Yeah, that's true. That's why, to be honest, I know people are kind of like upset. I would say if people don't like the third place format, I would suggest why not just do it? Just make 64 teams. I'll be honest, just so that one Philippines and Romania can qualify for a World Cup. That's what I want. For me, I wouldn't care. So yeah, I would actually, you know what? Just make it a 64 World Cup from now on, like the next one. I know they talked about 2030. I wouldn't mind 64 teams. You know what? Just like make it crazy, so that you still have more games than 104. Ooh, shot over. And also so that Nigeria also qualify for the World Cup. So I would say, in the case of both of these of the upcoming World Cup, not the one next, but 2030, I honestly don't mind 64 teams and you eliminate 32. From a group stage, Nigeria. Oh my God, you should have just shot there. Should have been selfish, like a shellfish. And I will be having a guest on. I will get not a gooner, but a top spur who loves cockerels. Charlie G TV is coming on soon. And a yellow card for Ndidi on a foul, I believe on Katamo. I might be wrong. But yeah, first yellow card of the game, Ndidi. And we'll find out when and where Charlie will join. So I think that's enough for yellow, that one as well. Might be the complaining, but I would say I would say just make it 64 teams. I would say. And you eliminate half of them and you make a round of 32. And to make it even more crazy, with the 64 teams, you do like one of them in Spain. Like how many? So that'll be what, 16 groups? Let's say we have the tournament. We could do like Morocco has 4 groups, like let's say 4 groups, or played in Morocco. You have 4 groups that will be played in Portugal, but Portugal only have 3 venues. From what I heard. Something like that. Like have like 4 groups in Morocco. Oh, Mozambique. Maybe Mozambique could qualify for a 64-team World Cup. Oh, good turn. Oh. To be honest, yeah, just make it 16 teams. I mean 64 teams. 16 groups of 4 teams, and only first and second progress. And you just do like a round of 32 like it is for the upcoming World Cup. Which I don't mind actually. I don't mind third places progressing. But I will say just make it 64 then. Because the only other way you can have it with 48 would be launch forward. The only other way you could do it would be 8 groups of 6 teams. And that would be what? And then each team plays 5, but that'll be too much. So it could be like 3 games. 3 games of the 5 possible opponents. And the top 4 progress first, second, third, and fourth per group. So that'll be 72 games. Yeah, it means Nigeria could win this AFCON. But they all play Mozambique. I'm just saying. It is Mozambique. It ain't like algebra class. Offside or foul. Once again, Mozambique not doing well defensively, but they have to get something as Nigeria will try push forward. Nope. Will be cleared maybe. No foul, says the ref. And Lookman says, have a look. Osherman makes the pass. Could Nigeria make it 3 before halftime? Not with that sort of passing. Still has it. No. Yeah, I guess. But then how would you do the 24 teams? Like seeding them, I guess. Like seed the top 4 first place teams, but then you don't know who those teams will be. Now that it's mostly 3, it gets kind of boring. Yeah, true. Honestly, watching Nigeria win AFCON the same year, yeah, basically. Missing out on the World Cup but win the AFCON. Oh, good ball. Mozambique. Good defending. Calvin Bassey. Really good defending and passes to his former teammate and gets it back. Alex Iwobi. Nigeria trying to push. I will say 8 groups of 3 nations for round 2, but that had, yeah. But then that already has the collusion bit of it, whereby one team doesn't play. And also 1982 was the reason why they changed it to you play at the same time. Algeria, Austria. Coincidentally, it's the final group game, and actually the final game of the group stage. How fitting. How fitting. For me, I just expand it to 64. Just expand it. Expand to 64 so that Nigeria actually qualify for the World Cup then. That's what I would say. Just expand it. 64 teams. If you want 67 teams. Like, I mean, the Olympics, you have like 200 countries or something at the Olympic Games, especially the Summer Olympics. So You might as well do 64 team World Cup. Oh, but it ruins football. I want to watch more football games. So I would say just, what's the goalkeeper doing? But only the group winner qualify for quarters. Yeah. But I will say, the fact that Algeria now have to play Austria is funny. Actually, you know what? Change my thinking. I'm looking forward to that one for Group J. Oh, sit on his ass. Oh, and the ass licking ain't over. A core could have had a goal for Nigeria. Yeah, you might as well have the money by FIFA. That's why I would say just expand the World Cup to 64. I'm probably going to be the only advocate now for 64 teams because what? Then you can do, let's see, actually, let me calculate how many games. I know there will be a grand total of 104 games at this upcoming World Cup, which is 40 matches more than the last one. So 3 added minutes for some reason. Charlie will join sometime. So let's say if we expand the World Cup to 64 teams, what would it be? So it will be 16 groups because 16 times 4 is 64, right? So that, right? So 16, and then it will be 6 games per group. So the group stage alone, to eliminate half the teams, would be, there'll be 96 games in the group stage. 96 group stage games. All right. And then the round of 32, there's 16 games. So let me get this thing off. So 96 plus 16. And then we also have the round of 16. We then have the quarterfinal games, and then the semis, and then the third place and the final. So in grand total, we would get, if we expand the World Cup to 64 teams, we would get a grand total of 128. 128. Cross ripped in. Oh, header. Mozambique cleared. Lookman having a look. If he makes the right pass, he does. Now can he beat his defender here? Passes in. Lookman away from the goalkeeper. Oshman in the middle. Nigeria. Oh, and just in time, Mozambique, they survive. They survive. And then, what is it? 128 match. Ooh. Really strong challenge. I don't know what happened here. So in total, we'll have 24 extra games at the World Cup if we expand to 64 teams. That's why, for me, I would do 64. I prefer 16 teams. 80 teams can compete in 4 tournaments. The only thing is that it just doesn't offer the prestige. And then, but given the chance, I would prefer, yeah, you might as well make it 64. And instead of that, we will make it 6-7. Actually, let me actually readjust this because now we have someone join because he is not a true Gooner. Maybe he might join tomorrow. But we do have a true cock Kuro fan. Let me add
Oh
him.
my god.
That, and then I have to adjust
Oh man.
the thing here.
What an introduction.
Let me adjust. Okay, and then I'll put myself at the bottom because I prefer being at the bottom. All right. So, I don't know if you've seen this game so far. Your thoughts? Nigeria 2-0.
I haven't been able to, but yeah, I see Nigeria winning as expected. I was pretty certain Nigeria would beat Mozambique, albeit in AFCON. You never know that there's always an upset
Which
somewhere.
has yet to happen.
Unfortunately, yeah, this time, I mean, last AFCON they were everywhere. Like every game was like an upset, but this one, not really so far. So it's kind of like I saw that Lookman scored, a player that I said that we should sign. That I'm seeing actually a lot of Spurs fans online on Instagram turn their noses up. Funnily enough, when you consider the options we have, they're like, "Oh, Lookman, he's not good enough. Brennan Johnson's better than Lookman." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you don't watch football. These fans if we can get if Lookman's our option, bring him in for the left. And he scored again in this game.
Yeah, and because of that, it is now 2-0 at halftime. It is halftime in the game.
Who got the other one? Was it Osimhen? I'm guessing.
Well, what do you think?
It could have been who else did it? Iwobi? Iwobi or
because Osimhen,
or they got Ndidi,
who could have scored one as well, but actually Osimhen did have an offside goal 5 minutes in, and 20 minutes later he scored to make it 2-0. So in my opinion, I think this game, I'll be honest, is over. Like in terms of Mozambique coming back.
Yeah, I think Nigeria have got it in the bag. I mean, you'd think they do. I mean, they've had a few embarrassments lately in terms of not qualifying for the World Cup and all of this, but yeah, I reckon they should be fine.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts on? Would you like to have a 64-team World Cup instead of 48?
See, FIFA would, like that comment says, because FIFA love the dosh. But would I like it? I mean, it'd be entertaining because it's like a bigger World Cup.
And also, Italy can make it. You know,
if it's 64 teams, we'd pretty much
Italy, Nigeria.
No, we'd be guaranteed a spot because you know what they would do? They'd make the top two go automatically from Europe in the group. So then we would make it.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping we'll make this World Cup. Not knock on wood. But yeah, 64 teams. That would be interesting. There'd obviously be a lot of new countries, which would make it great for those nations. I mean, we're seeing it already with the expanded format, Curacao and like Haiti and all of these teams. So you'd see more of that. But would it be too many? Probably. 64 teams for like a tournament that lasts like 2 months. It's a lot. So I don't know. I mean, there's pros and cons to it, but I think that for me, there's only so much they should be tinkering with the World Cup because the World Cup's for me is the best football. Like the World Cup has always been number one for me above everything in terms of obviously the World Cup.
Better, yeah.
The World Cup trophy itself is the biggest trophy in football, but also just like the games that they're never like dull. They're always like full of quality, no matter.
Of them, yeah.
Yeah, apart from that, but they're full of quality, no matter who the team is. So, yeah, look, I love the World Cup. So more games would be better, but I don't know. I don't think they should tinker with it too much.
Yeah, and I guess one comment.
I would take Bowen. I mean, is Bowen, is he like my number one choice? No, but would I take him over? I mean, as if you're talking about, I mean, he's a right winger. A replacement for Johnson, yes, 100%. He's a big upgrade. Having Bowen and Kudus there, and obviously both. Yeah, and then obviously Kulusevski coming back as well, can play in the 10 and out wide. Then yeah, but would Bowen be like? If I was to pick any player, would I pick Bowen? Probably not, to be honest. I think he's kind of one of these players. He's like a reliable player. He's not like an elite player, but he's reliable, if that makes sense. Like as a rotation player, I would take him.
Yeah.
But he would start for us now, I can tell you that. So
yeah. And obviously, for anyone watching, tomorrow, me and Charlie will be back again. Maybe for a watch long, maybe for Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso. But we will be doing the year or the year after the year of the bird is back for the first time, 2026, the year that Newcastle adds our second trophy since we took over.
Back-to-back Carabao Cup merchants.
Yeah. So me and Charlie will do this show tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. UK time.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a good show, albeit I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll cry a little bit, but at least I won.
you got back-to-back wins. You know, we've only done that once, and it was the first 2 games of the season. Like, it's shocking, honestly. Like, and we're gonna talk about obviously the games. I mean, you guys have who do you guys have on Wednesday? Is it?
By technicality, it would be 3 games before the next show. Somewhat.
Oh, right. Because I know you got Bournemouth in the cup. What are your other 2 games?
Man City in the cup, which I wonder why Spurs aren't in it.
Because of you guys.
And Leeds on Wednesday.
See, Leeds, I actually think a bit of a spoiler for the show. I actually think that'll be a really hard game for you guys. They're like kind of draw merchants. They're like unbeaten in like 6 games with
7 games. I saw
7 games with like 5 of them being draws.
Yeah, and we actually don't have a good record Premier League wise against them, but we'll see when we talk about it.
See, I actually think you could. I haven't done a final prediction yet, but I actually think you could like draw that game. To be honest.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh wow, nice light. But yeah, going back to the World Cup, for me, to be honest, why not? I'd advocate 64 teams, just so that Romania, Philippines, they'll all qualify. Maybe.
I mean, if you think about it, right? Sorry to interrupt. Like, you would if you rooted for like every national team that you like are connected with, how many would it be? Because obviously for me it's 2, England and Italy. How many would it be for you?
It would be, let's say, it should be 5 actually.
5, yeah.
Well,
so that's what I'm saying. With an expanded format, you'd be able to have all of your teams in the World Cup together.
Yeah, Spain, Romania, Moldova, Philippines, USA, Thailand, because I used to live there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be good for you, the expanded 64 teams.
So you know what, 64, I'll advocate for it, and people will cry, "Oh, it's money."
To be fair, it is. It is money. It is money.
But you know what? I just want more football.
Yeah, if the World Cup, if I have a longer World Cup, I'm not complaining. Exactly, especially with the state of the club football right now. You know,
for Spurs, yeah.
Not just for Spurs, but I mean, just all you have to do is look at the Premier League table and the top, and then you know why it's depressing right now. That's all you have to do.
Chile, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica are in England and Italy's group, 2014. Both my national teams got grouped in that group.
Oh, that was amazing.
Oh man, I couldn't believe it, man. I was hoping, look, top 2 England and Italy, you know, perfect for me, but
both out in the same day.
Yep. And Chiellini got his shoulder bitten. That was our last World Cup game for Italy. That was our last World Cup.
Yeah. And then obviously the next one could be against Canada. Opening game.
If we make it. It's big if. But we've got a few months to sort it out.
Yeah. In about less than 3 months now.
See, for the international break in March, when those playoffs happen, the selection has to be spot on. Like, I don't want to see no Di Lorenzo. I don't want to see no Cristante. I don't want to see any of these guys. Bring in Coyote. Bring in these sorts of players, Esposito, these guys that will actually do something. You know what I mean? Because Coyote's never been called up. For those that watch the Prem, everyone knows how good Coyote's been for Brentford. And me and others, including Strasbourg Steve, to be fair, we're all talking about him. And it's not a surprise to me that he's doing this well at Brentford.
Yeah. Where did he come from? I know Italy, but
Fiorentina.
Who battled 2 finals. But
yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it's Northern Ireland in the semi-final, and either Bosnia and Herzegovina or Wales in the final.
I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. I actually think if we beat Northern Ireland, I actually think it will be Wales. I think it will be Wales in Cardiff, I reckon.
I think it'll be... Yeah. I'll say Bosnia. But
Yeah.
in the end, I say Italy make it.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I know you've been kind of trolling me, but to be fair, you have consistently said that we will make it this time, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that.
Maybe one game it could be extra time or something, but
Oh yeah, we'll do it the hard way. I'm not saying we're gonna do it. We're not gonna come. We'll do it the hard way. I mean, even when Italy were good, we still did it the hard way. So like, that's just who we are, mate.
And then obviously heading into 2026 World Cup.
World Cup.
I'm 1000% no. I show speed. World Cup final pre-match.
Oh, it's gonna be in the US, so of course he'll be front and center of it.
And Infantino knows I show speed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I show speed's a problem. Like this guy gets way too much access. Like he got to lift the Champions League trophy, like not a replica, the actual one. He got to like lift it. That's shocking. Just this. Do you know what that reminds me of? It's like when Salt Bay got to touch the World Cup trophy.
Oh yeah.
I don't see the difference. I really don't see the difference, if I'm honest.
But let's see who'll be touching the AFCON by the end of the tournament on the 18th of January.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's Morocco are desperate for it, so I can see, but they could easily bottle it. To be honest, like the last few times.
Their next game, which I am certainly going to do a watch along, Cameroon, Morocco, Friday night at around this time, more or less.
What's your prediction for that game?
I'll say Morocco extra time.
Yeah. I mean, it took them a while to beat Tanzania, so.
And Cameroon are like 10 times better.
Exactly, yeah.
In this tournament. So we'll see. I swear, I hope the second half starts.
There's a bit of stoppage time, so. I think, did it kick off late or something?
Yeah, it did. By 5 minutes.
And it will probably end early. Like, do you remember that game in the last AFCON?
I hope. Oh, but unfortunately,
they ended it early.
He's not the referee. Oh. He's already retired.
Oh, that was probably humiliating for him. So, he
probably was. No, he actually was the referee for Belgium, Canada.
Really?
That was him. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was after that thing.
Damn. So he didn't get sacked. He didn't get sacked on the spot.
No. And he got to witness Canada's first game at the World Cup since 1986, who have yet to pick up a World Cup point. And lo and behold, when Italy do qualify, Italy will give Canada their first World Cup point.
I'll tell you this, if we qualify, again, a big if we qualify, we're getting out the group. We are. Because we're going to beat Qatar. Like, we're going to beat Qatar.
I'm so confident you will.
And
especially
Canada we should do, and then Switzerland will probably draw or something. I think that'll be.
Or even if you lose, yeah.
Yeah,
but you have Qatar as the final game, and it's Qatar, so
yeah.
So you kind of know, if you beat Qatar, you make it through, and that's your final game.
Yeah, Qatar. If Italy if we qualify, Qatar should be
obviously. At the Euros, but that's because it was 4-0.
Because it was just done. Like, it was just done.
Yeah. Obviously, there could be Ukraine at the World Cup, and if they were to progress, they would be in the group of the Netherlands, Japan, and Tunisia.
Damn.
We'll see, but they play Sweden, who they have a good record against.
Sweden, to be honest, Sweden aren't going to qualify. Potter's not going to do anything.
Yeah, and obviously one of the main guys is not going to be fit by then.
And their second main guy has flopped, has absolutely shit the bed in the Prem. So
we'll see.
Well, actually, no, he's not their second main guy. Their second main guy is Kulusevski, who's probably going to be injured. Kulusevski's done way more than Gyökeres has ever done for Sweden.
Oh, but Nations League.
Yeah, Nations League. If it wasn't for glorified friendlies, if it wasn't for friendlies being so boring, they wouldn't exist. Nations League.
Yeah. So we'll see how Sweden do against Ukraine. If they make the final, it's Poland or Albania.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be a bit bold here. Do you know who I think makes it out of that four?
Albania?
Yeah, Albania. I think Albania make it. I don't know why. I've got a feeling. I feel like Albania make it out of those four.
I feel I'll go with the most boring one.
Poland. Yeah, it could easily be Poland, but I've got a sneaky feeling.
The only thing is Albania don't have 2 home games,
Yeah, that's the problem.
either semi or final, which I mean doesn't really matter.
Here's the thing: Albania are actually kind of underrated. They're actually like, I'm not saying they're like amazing, but they're not like this. They're not. Let's just say they're not like San Marino level. They're not like,
Well,
you know.
obviously.
I think they're better. I think they're better than the likes of Bosnia and stuff, and those Montenegro. They're better than those teams. I think. I think they're better than Greece as well. So
we'll see.
yeah,
for
don't
me-
sleep. Don't sleep on Albania. Don't
For
sleep. On
me,
them.
I think I'll go Italy in their path. Poland. The Romania path, unfortunately, I'm saying Slovakia.
I'm saying
Um,
Romania. I'm saying Romania.
I hope. But
Mm.
I mean, if Romania makes it, then obviously I'll dye my hair blue. That is my that's my haircut, my 5 games in a row haircut thing. I'll dye my hair blue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they're not as like easy as everyone would say.
And then
I'm telling
what's,
you.
what's the other path? I'll go Denmark
Turkey.
as the other
Ooh.
one.
I reckon Turkey.
Well, if Romania and Turkey are on the same path.
Oh,
so-
they're in the same one. Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, sorry, 10. I think Turkey then.
And then
Kenan Yildiz.
Denmark, or
Who's in
I would say
Denmark?
it's either Denmark or the Republic.
I reckon Denmark.
I'll say Denmark, unfortunately.
I hope
So-
it's Ireland though.
Yeah, the
Troy
Republic.
Parrott.
So that he can spread his wings like a parrot in the World Cup from the airport, from Dublin to America. And if the Republic of Ireland do qualify, they'll be in Group A. So most of
Yeah.
the games will be in the central, so the very hot area, Mexico.
Where's that? Oh, Mexico.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the final group game is Mexico if they make it.
Mm.
Mexico v Republic.
I just
of Ireland.
realized because I think England's games, because England have got Ghana, Croatia, and Panama. I think England's games are in what, Dallas, is it? I think.
Yeah, and then Boston, I think.
Dallas, Dallas, Boston, like that's
Some more.
Goal.
center-
3-0. 3-0 to Nigeria.
I haven't
It's a
seen it yet.
Lookman cooking. What did I say about Lookman, everyone? I told you about Lookman. And I got Spurs fans turning their nose up at signing him.
Oh, thank God we are not getting extra time.
Lookman, with a brilliant assist, makes it 3-0.
So he's got a goal, the first goal, and 2
First
assists.
2 minutes of the second half, and it's 3-0.
Let me see. Haven't seen it yet. I'll update the score. Well, at least now it could be a bit chill because I don't see Mozambique getting 3 goals, basically. They could get 1 or 2, but not enough to.
I think it's Osserman again. Yeah, Osserman.
So Oshman 2 goals. Let me see.
So I think if Italy qualify, I think at least one of them is going to be in LA, I think.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Switzerland, that one. And then is the other one in like Vancouver against Canada?
No, Toronto.
Toronto.
First game.
Toronto.
And then I'm not sure about the other one.
The Qatar one, yeah. I think the Qatar one, I think that might be in LA as well, I think.
Maybe. Or probably not because America plays
Oh,
in
yeah.
LA.
that's true.
And I'm seeing this Oshman goal.
I just know that one of our games is at the SoFi Stadium. If we make
Yeah.
it.
So that is practically game over. And for anyone, please do subscribe and follow me on X Twitter.
Yep.
I don't
Subscribe
have
to my
OnlyFans.
channel as well, Charlie
Oh,
G
yeah.
TV. So
Yeah, his
Do that if you
YouTube,
haven't already.
OnlyFans, all that.
Nah,
good
not the second one. I don't have the second one.
And then, but yeah, I think who has the best chance of playing Nigeria, because it's either Algeria or Dr. Congo.
Dr. Congo.
So it will be tough.
I reckon
I'm
Algeria.
saying algebra class. Algeria.
I reckon Algeria. I think Mahrez and Eight Nori. And who else did Algeria have?
Zidane.
Yeah, his son. Zidane. Yeah, that's true. Zidane.
Mohamed Zinedine in the crowd.
Yeah.
Which I think would be a good one. Obviously, Nigeria and Algeria did play in the 2019 AFCON semi-final, which Algeria won. Which
Algeria won AFCON that year.
Yeah, 2019. In a year after they failed to make the World Cup. In
That's
between.
right.
So they basically did what Italy did.
Yeah.
2018, 22 missed out, but won an AFCON or major continental tournament.
But I feel like Algeria, they should have actually achieved more with some of the talent there, because they've had like Mahrez, and they've had like all of these. They've had quite a few players. Like I think they have like a Houssam Aouar now and stuff.
Yeah, I think so, but he's not in the squad.
And they got I know they did have Bentaleb, ex Spurs and Newcastle.
Yeah. And then I would say, I mean, obviously Algeria have as the opening game Argentina.
Yeah.
And Kansas City, the home of KC Chiefs, who failed to make the NFL playoff.
Haven't they been like? I don't know any. By the way, I don't know anything about NFL, but like, haven't they been like? I'm pretty sure they're like the. Is it KC? Is that what they're called? KC Chiefs. They're like the best team or something.
Until this year, I guess.
Until this, because didn't they win like? Didn't they go like back to back or something? I might have heard.
I think so, or back to back finals or something, and won once.
Oh, just wide, close.
So, but thank God they're not in it, because seems like their fans sound like Arsenal fans, but it's more of the Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah, well, that's Arsenal fans, just the most cringe fan base in world sport. Arsenal. So I don't know what KC Chiefs are like, but if they're anything like Arsenal,
probably have to ask Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
All I just know is Arsenal fans, not just football, in any sport, they're the cringest fan base ever.
And I heard the Dallas Cowboys or like the Manchester United.
Yeah, I've heard they're like for NFL, they're like a fallen giant or something.
Yeah. But I prefer the Dallas Cowgirls. I don't know if there's a team.
Remember, there was that joke, there was that fake rumor once. I remember it was like when Chelsea got bought by Todd Boehly, they were saying that he's going to rename them London Cowboys.
Yeah.
That was the joke. It was obviously fake, but it was somebody made a fake rumor saying that Todd Boehly wants to rename them London Cowboys.
Yeah. North London.
Yeah. See, that's funny because they say North London forever, but they haven't been North London forever. They're a South London franchise. They're not a North London club.
And I'll probably see it. It'll be just wide. I'm pretty sure. Could have been 4.
Yeah.
By Osari Samuel, the right back.
For Fenerbahce, I think.
Definitely Turkey ain't calling him back for a while because he'll be in the quarterfinals on Saturday. I mean, I'm confident in saying Nigeria wins this.
Oh yeah, have you seen for Chelsea, McFarlane's going to get another game.
Who do they have?
Fulham, I think. Fulham, I read.
Ooh.
I can't believe he took it. I can't believe Pep couldn't beat this. Their U21 managers. Oh. And then Liam Rossinia. I find that so funny because they're in like meltdown over that they're hiring Rossinia.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we didn't talk about it that much earlier today, which me and Charlie did. La Piña Rosa. Obviously, and then to be honest, we're not going to talk too much about it. But obviously the news earlier today, 10 in the morning in the United Kingdom, a man unfortunately buys
Scammer him.
his P45. Ruben scammer him.
He's gone. He's gone. Amram, I just want to. I didn't say it on the show earlier, so I'll say it now. Thank you for all the memories, losing the Europa League final to us. I'll always remember you.
A club legend now.
Yeah, look, Ruben Amram will always be remembered at Spurs because he was the manager that we beat in the final.
Could have been Eric Sevenhag, but so I
See,
mean,
here's the funny thing, right? I actually think if for as bad as Seven Haag is, I actually think he'd have more of a chance of beating us in that final than Amarim.
yeah, and then so from what I've seen, I actually think it might. I heard Darren Fletcher into him, but like I guess what do you call this? The whole season, if I'm not mistaken.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, it's going to be the whole season. They said that because they want an appointment in the summer or something.
Rossini when he managed League One Derby.
You know, Rossini is a good manager for like Strasbourg and stuff, but I think for Chelsea, they're like freaking out and it's funny.
So I would say, I mean, I know I said Man United. My preseason prediction was 5th for Man United. Obviously, that was with the knowledge that they would keep Ruben Scamarim. And I heard it was that guy looks like Everett Sevenhag.
Oh yeah, in the stands, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like it. It's not. I'm pretty sure. Because why would he be there?
Scouting.
Who? The Mozambique goalkeeper?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe. But so that was with the knowledge that Scamarim would be there till the end of the season, but
Darren Fletcher.
so now I would say I'm confident.
I'm so desperate for them to hire Southgate. Oh my! If they hire Southgate
in the summer,
please hire Southgate. That would be the funniest thing ever. Please, Southgate to Man United. But yeah, why not bring back Seven Haag and have Southgate as his assistant?
Oh, that would be good. And then watch Southgate actually win a trophy.
Yeah, that'll be the worst thing is that they'll hire Southgate and we'll all laugh at it, and then somehow they'll scam a trophy like a cup or something.
Yeah, but I think for Manchester United and for Nigeria, 10 minutes into.
Do you know who I hope they hire? Actually, do you know who I'll tell you this? Do you know who I want them to hire more than Southgate? There's one manager that I want them to hire more than Southgate. That is none other than Pochettino, because they hire Poch, who I think is washed. That means that he's not coming to us, which means our fans can cry again because they all want Poch back, which I think is ridiculous. Poch can go to United, do nothing, and then keep them in the mud, you know? And then it means that even if the club wanted to bring Poch back, it means that they wouldn't be able to if he goes to United.
Of course, for Mozambique. I mean, he is technically at United States.
United States, yeah. But I'll be honest, from all the USMNT fans that I speak to, like Steve and like Cubed and everyone, they all say that like Poch isn't even taking the job seriously. He's just there for like a vacation and everything. Like he's kind of making appearances at like NBA games, and he's just like, instead of scouting, you know, like other international managers do, he's too busy at these events and everything.
Though to be fair, I actually do think I'm still sticking by it. USA minimum maximum quarterfinal. That's a prediction I'm keeping a hold of for now.
Oh, it's almost 4.
USA quarterfinal. I'll say that.
That's bold, considering like they got a relatively kind group with like, is it Australia?
And a kind path as well to the minimum quarterfinal.
Well, let's be honest. Trump was at the draw, so
exactly. And then what is it?
So Trump got his way.
If both teams win their groups, the quarterfinal in Los Angeles, USA versus Spain.
Spain will absolutely wipe the floor with them, I'm telling you.
And USA will beat Spain.
No chance. I'm telling you right now, if this Spain come up against USMNT under Poch, Spain will whitewash them like 5-6-0. I'm telling you. Because
I mean,
every like I say, every USMNT fan I speak to, they say they are absolutely awful. So,
I actually think USA are going to be alright at the World Cup.
but they should be, because I actually think they've got some decent players and they should be better than what they are. But I think Poch is doing worse than Greg Berhalter. And Greg Berhalter was awful for them.
Oh, Nigeria could make it 4.
Like Greg Berhalter, he was terrible, but at least he won, like, you know, the Gold Cup and like that. Poch can't even win the Gold Cup. He bottled it. Like,
And the Nations League.
and the Nations League. Yeah, Spurs fans want him back.
But he'll go 4 in the World Cup.
We'll see. I mean, that would be surprising. We'll see. See if he does. If Poch goes far in the World Cup, like
That's why.
Our fans are gonna go crazy.
That's why. Yeah. That's why I'm saying what do you call it? USA to go for Spurs fans, and then maybe like if Manchester United want him.
I hope Man United get him, please.
and then the downfall goes back.
I want Poch to go to United more than Southgate.
But if Southgate is there, I don't mind.
Do you know what's hilarious? I'm saying all of this. Watch Spurs hire Southgate now, and like just, is it going to be 4? No.
Probably will be very soon.
Lookman, no, not quite. Yeah, Poch is done. I don't care what anyone says. Any Spurs, he's done. He's washed.
Will be cleared. Right now, a bold claim I also have. But, I'm not fully backing it. I'm leaning towards Switzerland, but I might in the end say Italy. But for now, I'll say Switzerland, just because they're in the World Cup. Semi-finalist.
Switzerland. I mean, Switzerland always put up a decent fight, but I mean, have they ever got past like the round of 16?
So let's say, here would be Switzerland's path. I'm just assuming top the group. Let's say Switzerland top the group. The round of 32 will be a third place team. It could be someone like Jordan or someone like that. So
see, Jordan are actually decent, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, Nigeria can make it 4. Now I'm seeing it.
See, I think even if we do qualify, I actually think Switzerland top the group. If I'm honest, I think we'll come second.
I think it's either Italy or Switzerland that top it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be Switzerland though, because they seem whichever way we put it, they have our number right now. So
Switzerland reached the quarters in both times, beating those 2 teams. Yeah. And then the round of 16 is either Portugal, Colombia. Okay, if it's Portugal, they're fucked. 6-1.
6-1.
Not the Spurs Newcastle. I meant Portugal, Switzerland.
And that was in the same season, technically.
Yeah.
Both those 6-1s.
So it was mentally preparing you for that game.
Do you want to know a funny story about that? Is I actually predicted Switzerland to win that game. I actually predicted Switzerland to win.
Oh wow! And then, but
it's probably my worst prediction of all time.
But if it's Colombia instead as the group winner, I'm not sure.
See, here's the thing: Colombia should have won the Copa America. They were actually better than Argentina, I thought, in the tournament as a whole put together.
And then, if Switzerland makes the quarterfinal, it's probably Argentina, but if Argentina flop, that's going to be a really wide open draw for the quarter. It could be like Switzerland versus like Paraguay quarterfinal.
Damn.
Like if Argentina don't make the quarters, then it could be like someone. So, and then Switzerland semifinal. It's against could be like England, Brazil.
Well, England beat Switzerland in the Euros in the quarterfinal on penalties.
Yeah, which I think that would be the end of Switzerland's road. Maximum semis.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty. I mean, I don't think they've ever been to the semis, so
yet.
Not yet.
The other bold claim I have for the World Cup, Brazil final, and but it's not bold because it's Brazil.
But it's because Brazil haven't been great for a while, so
Yeah.
it's kind of more bold than what it used to be. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I
with
can
Ancelotti, you never know.
Yeah, and actually, if they do well in both of their groups and make it to the quarters, in Miami, it will be Brazil versus England
Damn.
in Miami.
Yeah, see that's a game I'd want to see. Brazil against England. That's one.
And unfortunately, just like it was 24 years ago, Brazil win in the quarters.
Ancelotti against Tuchel.
Yeah. And they're not even English or Brazilian.
Exactly.
And it would be could be Brazil's first European opponent that they beat since 2002. Coincidentally, could be Germany or someone like that.
Germany. We all know what happened there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that'll happen, but there's a chance that could happen as a game. Round of 16, Brazil, Germany. If Germany don't top the group.
I feel like Brazil are gonna go like crazy and they're gonna be like up for it. Like they're gonna like. I feel like if that happens, Brazil will win. I think because the revenge will just be like at the front of their minds.
And to be honest, I think today's Brazil is better.
I agree. Yeah, I think so.
And Germany today.
Oh, save almost for it. Nigeria pushing for the fourth.
To add salt to injury for.
See, Germany is so inconsistent. Like 1 minute they look amazing, next minute they're like absolute shit.
Like they can destroy Italy and then next minute lose to Portugal and France in a few days.
In the what you talk about the Nations League?
Yeah, which you got to witness.
We were in the pub, but we almost pulled it back.
Oh yeah.
We almost, if you remember, we almost pulled it back. We were so close. We made it. We lost 1-0 in the first. I think it was what we lost 1-0 or 2-1. I think it was 2-1 in the first leg, and then we were 3-0 down at half time, and then got it back to 3-3. Like it was mad, and we almost pulled off an impossible comeback.
Yeah, to bring it to extra time or something.
Yeah,
like Bali, drops the ball. Yeah, almost.
Almost. Yeah.
The Mozambique player. I'll say my quarterfinal calls right now. To be honest, I could actually see France beat Italy quarterfinal.
I hope France-Italy would be pretty crazy.
But France win.
Probably, but I mean Deschamps is awful.
Oh, good save.
Deschamps. If they had I'll tell you this: if France had Zidane now, I'd pick them to win the World Cup. If they had Zidane right now.
And then was it France? So I say France beat Italy quarter, Spain USA quarter, Brazil England quarter, and then why not Paraguay Switzerland quarter? Winners in each: France, Spain, Brazil, Switzerland. Final: France Brazil, like 98.
Wait, no Argentina.
I think they lose one game in the group, and I saw if Spain topped the group, Argentina finished second. Guess who plays who in the round of 32? Spain, Argentina, round of 32. That's only if Spain first, Argentina second.
See, I actually think Spain would beat Argentina right now. I feel like Spain
they played the finalissima.
Exactly. Yeah, so it would maybe be a preview for that. But I think Spain are in better shape than Argentina right now.
I will predict that Argentina beats Spain in the final.
Yeah, this is mad. How Deschamps has survived this long is mad. But to be honest, look, I know everyone's saying they're going to get Zidane and that Deschamps, this is his last World Cup and everything. But interestingly, Strasbourg Steve, isn't convinced that he's going just yet. When everyone thinks he is going, but Steve isn't convinced that he's going.
I mean, I'm trying my best to convince Steve that France actually wins this World Cup.
Steve doesn't have a lot of hope for his national team, France.
But I actually do think France wins it.
At least, France win the World Cup. Steve will be happy. So,
And then I'll be like, I told you, Steve. I told you.
because
It's,
for
it's
Steve,
like
right?
when, it's like when Spain won the Euros.
Euros, yeah.
And then Steve was trying his best to convince everyone, Croatia.
Yeah.
No,
big up to Steve. But
Yeah.
look, I hope that his teams do well at the World Cup. USA, France,
Germany. If
Germany.
Poland
Yeah.
make it, Poland.
Unfortunately, no Hungary for him. So
Yeah. Because of
thanks to Troy Parrott.
Sabozlai. Substitution, Oshiman off. Which, to be fair, I mean, it's 3-0.
See, I said this already. If Italy don't make the World Cup, I'm going to start supporting this unofficial Sicilian national team. You know, kind of like, so, you know, you've seen, like, you know, there's an unofficial Catalonia.
Oh, so, yeah, there's a Galicia one, yeah.
There's Sicily have one as well. So I'm going to start following them if Italy don't make it.
We'll find out in less than 3 months whether Italy make it or
The
not.
Sicilian national team, yeah, I'll start following them.
And then but yeah, my early call for now is France-Brazil final 2026 in New York. Well, New Jersey, but New York. Just call it
They say New York. They say New York, but it's actually
in
New Jersey. It's no
But-
from what I understand, it's nowhere near New York City.
Yeah.
I've never
But-
been to the stadium, but it's like apparently it's far.
So, but you know, obviously everyone will know New York. So, New York.
They just say New York, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know what's really funny is that, like, for this is ridiculous. This is how you know it's all about money, because they're charging people to go in the fan zone now. Fan zones are like always free. Like always, they've never not been free. But yet for the World Cup, you have to pay like $60 to get in to the fan zone. The fan zone.
When you just go to a bar whereby you can maybe sit down and
Yeah, they'll probably charge you to enter.
actually, I don't know how that would work. Maybe it depends on the bar.
Yeah, but it's mad though. Like apparently it's like $100 for parking and everything. Because for those that have been to America know that America's not really a place for like public transport. You have to drive everywhere. So, you know, the only way to get to games is through car, whether that's driving or taking an Uber. And, you know, it's going to cost $100 for parking on top of the already £2,000 ticket.
And maybe to fly there.
And people coming from abroad, yeah. Like if you're coming from abroad, you're talking like massive expenses for flights and hotels. Like I saw a graphic, it was like this England fan worked out the cost of what it would be if England made it to the World Cup final. Like all the games and like, you know, the number of days being there and like the flights. You're talking like close to 50 grand and stuff. It's mental. Like that's what it was. I think it was close to like 50 grand it would cost him.
Otherwise, just wait for the 64-team World Cup in 2030.
Yep. It's 2030. Is that the one in... That's not the one... Is the one in Saudi after?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the one in Spain and Morocco. And then for some reason, Uruguay and Argentina as well, even though they're on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's like... It's a World Cup spread across three continents, with one of them being on the other side of the world to the other.
Well, technically, Spain does border Morocco. So...
That's true. Yeah.
Nigeria. Yeah, to be honest, the second half of this game has been more about just seeing.
Yeah, Nigeria have got it. They've got it in the bag.
Yeah, it's just conserve your energy, and they do play.
Oh.
What?
Oh no! Go ahead.
And obviously, Nigeria do play a few. How many hours would it be? Let's say this game ends in 20 minutes. 22 2 plus 70. They would be around 20 hours more rest time than whoever wins Algeria, DR Congo. So
I was going to say, do you know who's playing for Mozambique? The Sunderland player, Renildo.
I don't think he's even in the starting 11.
No, he is. He's playing. Yeah, he's playing for
Oh.
Mozambique. Sunderland player.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Draw merchants. But yeah, I would say at the moment, Katamo. pass it back to you, goalie. Then. Oh my God! I'll say the flop of the World Cup for me.
I reckon someone like Germany or something.
I'll go with. Oh, good ball. I'll go with Argentina.
Well, the champions curse.
Probably not. Well, they could exit the group stage, but I'll say round of 32 exit.
Wow.
So like,
I mean, the thing is, who actually expects Belgium to do well anymore? Like,
yeah. So I wouldn't class them as a
Belgium's golden generation is long gone now.
Yeah.
I mean, who they got now? Trossard. Like, come on, that's awful. To have Trossard as your best player, that's just awful.
Also, Belgium have one of the easiest.
They always get the easiest group.
Always. They're in the same path as USA. If they both win their groups, it's USA Belgium round of 16, just like 2014, which I actually think USA beats Belgium.
Yeah, I think they might. I think Belgium are that poor these days.
Hence why.
Oh, it's 4. What a finish!
Hence why. Well, not the finish, but hence why USA quarterfinal is my.
What a finish! Who's this guy that Nigeria have? Number 22. Who is he? Akor.
Akor.
Yeah.
So
what a finish!
He gets his goal.
What a finish!
Already game over. Nigeria preparing for algebra class or to study some medicine. Dr. Congo in the round of 8 technically, quarterfinal. And the dream is over.
So Akor Adams plays for Sevilla.
Yeah. I haven't seen the 4th goal, but I will soon. The ref. Yeah. I mean, what's the point? Why do we need 5 more minutes of like when the team is done and buried? Maybe if it was like 4-2, maybe. Now I'm just going to see this, the passage of play, which will give Nigeria the 4th goal to head into the last 8 of the Africa Cup of Nations. Akor with a goal. 15 minutes to go. It's Nigeria 4.
Yeah, that's done.
Mozambique.
At least you don't have to worry about extra time this time.
Thank God. Especially the game earlier today went to extra time. It was Egypt 3, Benin 1. And Popala became Mo Salah, scored the 3rd goal to kill the game off. So it's either Egypt versus the watch-along I'm doing tomorrow. It's Egypt versus either Burkina Faso or Ivory Coast. On Saturday, the late kickoff, the final game of the quarterfinal. Egypt versus whoever wins tomorrow night's game between Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso, which I could do with Josh.
Oh yeah, big up to Josh. Have you seen? Have you seen Celtic have sacked Nancy, Wilfred Nancy?
Yeah.
After 6 games and losing to.
So that's now Maresca, Scamarim, Nancy, and in the end, Thomas.
It will be Frank, but it will be Frank eventually. Probably not right now, but it will be. Before the end of the season, he'll be sacked. Definitely.
You bring in Stellini.
No, but he's at Napoli, so he's Conte's guy.
Give him the revenge arc. Have him if you sack Frank before the
revenge arc.
Revenge arc. Just sack Conte to
just let him release him for 1 game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I find really funny? I still find this hilarious. Is that you actually predicted us to lose like 6-0 in that game? I knew that. Don't get me wrong. I knew we'd lose, but I didn't think we'd lose 6-1. But you
I didn't say exactly 6-1.
you said
but
like
I did
6-0
say like
or something.
a huge score line for us, and that was after we lost 3-0 to Aston Villa.
Yeah,
close.
Lookman
Could have been 5.
See, look, Lookman's cooking. You know, that's why that's why I said we should sign him.
So substitution, Nigeria soon. For me.
What's it called? What made? I know we were like really bad at the time. But, like, what made you predict like 6-0 in that for that game?
Stellini, and also we always batter Spurs.
Yeah, but before that, you
like 5. Remember 5-1?
Yeah, but that was a one-off. Like before that 6-1, you hadn't beaten us since that 5-1 at St James's.
St James's, yeah.
Not overall, but at St James's, you hadn't beaten us since that 5-1. So,
but also it just felt like the season that we would.
Yeah. No, I knew. Don't get me wrong. I knew we'd lose. That for sure. I knew we'd lose. Like I think I said like 3-0 or something. But yeah, 6-1 was mad.
Oh, Nigeria.
I should have known. That was coming. I mean, to be 5-0 down in 21 minutes.
Oh, you did even worse than Brazil against Germany.
Somehow we did even worse than Brazil. Although we didn't lose 7-1, we lost 6-1, so we ended up a bit better.
Yeah, we kind of like
But I'm telling you, that game, if you guys didn't take your foot off the gas, you would have beaten us like 10-1. I'm telling you, it would have been like 10-1.
Like get the Premier League record. I mean, we were close to getting or equaling it. Sheffield United.
8-0, yeah, 8-0.
8 different goal scorers. The first and only time in Premier League history.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but we beat Wigan 9-1 once.
Yeah, but did you have 8 different goal scorers?
I don't think so. I think Defoe got like a hat trick or something.
Yeah. And
I remember we had a 9-1 against Wigan a few years ago.
Like in
2009, right? I think. I think it was 2009.
Something like that.
Yeah.
When Wigan had 11 years in the Premier League from 2002 to 2013. And since then, could have been in Bali.
But then didn't Sunderland have like 11 years as well in the Prem?
10 years.
10 years, yeah.
And 8 years, 8 years out of it till last season.
See, it's funny because I was actually thinking about this, right? Sunderland and Palermo both got relegated from the top flight in the same season, 16-17. Both got relegated from Serie A and the Prem. And it's taken both a while, and Sunderland made it. I'm just hoping Palermo should have done it last season, of course, but obviously we're not. I'm saying we should have done it at the same time because we got relegated at the same time. Now we should get promoted.
Yeah. I hope. Let me actually check.
But I'll tell you something, though. That team in 16-17, that Palermo team was fucking awful. I can say that was awful, man. That was awful, that team. I remember how awful it was. Like, and we had, because of Zamparini and the way he changed managers, we had about 10 managers that season.
So I've now reached past the 750 subscribers.
Hey!
Because my aim was, what do you call this? 750 for the AFCON, by the end of the AFCON. So I've reached it. So now the next goal, 5 million.
5 million.
No,
do you know, speaking of like YouTube subscribers, do you know who's actually like broke the game and like is done like insane? Have you seen Zach D Films?
I think so, yeah.
That guy has just done. He does like weird shorts where it's like animated shorts where it's like he'll be like the most random stuff. It will be like, have you ever wondered why?
Goalkeeper change.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, probably just for fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know when like Italy gave minutes to Sirigu at the Euros. It's like that. Sirigu, who came back to Palermo for 1 year last year. But anyway, yeah, have you seen Zach D films? He just like
Yeah.
it'll be like the most random shit. It'll be like, have you ever wondered what this means? It'll be like the most random shit ever.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
It will be like if you stuffed a giant what was it? If you there's so many of them. It will be like it would be like if you made a human size, if you could fit all the people inside one country or something. It would be like if you could make a human sized balloon and have every single human jump on it, what would happen? But he's got like 25 million subs just by doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Kind of shows that you could just make AI videos or
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
like that. So maybe you know what? I'll finish off football YouTube. I'll just make those content. Oh, it could be 5. Never mind.
No.
It'll be cleared. Ooh. Please do like the stream and subscribe.
Yep.
Right here and X Twitter as well. Let's see if Mozambique can get at least 1 goal back for themselves.
Consolation goal.
Yeah. And obviously tomorrow I will be doing Ivory Coast against Burkina Faso at this around this time, or you know.
Is that Paul Onuachu coming on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that he's huge. He's so tall. He was at Southampton, I remember.
Yeah. Because he did that. He did get called up for the AFCON. We will see how Nigeria finish off this game. Obviously, for them, the most important.
Chukwueze on.
So another foreign player for Nigeria. We'll obviously see if Nigeria can keep a clean sheet for once in this tournament. Kept no clean sheets in the group stage.
Damn.
Against the likes of Tanzania, Tunisia, and Uganda.
Tunisia, who are out now.
Yeah. Which actually got 3,000 views.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, no, that's huge. That is huge.
I was like, damn, that many people wanted to watch my watch long of that. I mean, I know it was like a 3-hour stream, but still. And then obviously, the one yesterday was all right, like 800 something. For South Africa's elimination to the hands of Cameroon. The referee holds up the board. 22 minus 11 is 11.
Yeah. Maths.
But, you know, what do you call it? Do you know what 9 plus 10 is?
Oh my god.
Yes, you know it. Yes.
Oh my god. I haven't heard that for like years. 9 plus 21? 21? That's so old.
Nowadays it's 6, 7.
6, 7.
Wonder what would be the next number. So first was like 6.
I reckon it will be like something random. It will just it will be like so like, you know, anticlimactic. It will be like number. It will be like 2. It will just be 2. 2.
Like,
8.
like, actually, what are some of the most famous numbers now? So there's 420.
Yep. 420.
There's
360.
360, like 360 no scope.
Xbox 360. 360 degree angle.
Obviously 69.
69, 6, 7.
1, 6, 7.
I feel like in football, number 10 is famous. But I don't know. I don't think it is like in generally.
I know a number that's not good. Was it number 88? I think.
Yeah. I know number 8's famous because of the pool. 8 ball. The 8 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Pool. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
But have you seen, for the 8 ball, have you seen those toys where you like shake it and it like, ooh.
Just wide.
Have you seen it? The big 8 balls where you like shake it and it's like, what is it? What does it do? I can't even remember what it does. When that
I guess
happens.
like, oh, can you tell me if I will pass or not? Yes.
Oh,
No.
and it gives you like,
Maybe.
okay. So you ask it any question and it will give you the
Yeah, I guess
answer,
so.
supposedly.
Like, will Arsenal win a trophy? No.
No. Will Palermo get promoted? Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. Do you know? I actually, if I'm being honest, right, my feeling is that I think we might go up through the playoffs. That's my feeling right now. I feel like we might do what we did in 2022 and go up through the playoffs. I think.
I mean, we'll see.
Because we seem to like to do that. Like we seem to like recently anyway. We seem to be like, apart from Serie D where we like won it before, like basically halfway through the season. And that was during COVID, so we ended up, we didn't even finish the season. It was just awarded to us in the end. But
rigged.
No, it was just for Serie D, like they didn't have like the finances to like finish it, so they just kind of like I think what they did was they finished the table as it was, and obviously we had already won it. Like we were like I think only like a couple of wins away from winning Serie D that season. So it was easy.
But yeah.
But Serie C, it took us 2 years to get into Serie B. Now it's taken us 4. If we get up this year, it would have taken us 4 years. So
potentially 5, or if more, 6, 7 years.
But my feeling is we're gonna go up. My feeling right now is that we're gonna go up through the playoffs, which I would take. Obviously, I feel like it might be through the playoffs. I feel like we're gonna finish minimum 4th, and we're gonna. Hopefully, like I said, I hope we get top 2. I'm not sure we will, but if we don't, I feel like we might do it through the playoffs.
Also known as champions.
Listen, look, I'll be honest, right? Obviously, I don't want them to, but if we go up, I honestly don't really care. Because let's be honest, right? Frosinone are going back down. I'll say that right now. They're going back down. They don't have Matthias Sule anymore, to kind of carry them like that one season. But if Palermo go up, you're gonna see a big investment like Como. And I believe we're gonna stay up comfortably if we go up.
Look like Eric Sevenhag.
He does, yeah. I know, yeah, that guy in the crowd. But I'm telling you, like, if we get up, we're gonna have like a big window, like we did. I mean, when we got promoted to Serie B, we signed 20 players that summer. We signed 20 players, so I think we're gonna see something similar.
And obviously, we'll see in the January 3 added minutes.
Yeah,
for some reason. The game's already over. Like, ref, blow the whistle.
Yeah, Mozambique just want to get out of there with end the game.
Like, this is the furthest they've ever been in an AFCON.
Yeah, no, fair play.
The very first time as well.
Damn.
The very first ever knockout game. So this was their World Cup final, you could say, and they lost.
Yeah, sadly for them.
But I mean, at least it could be something to build on. And it would also mean all the third place teams in this AFCON have all failed in the knockouts.
It would have been nice to see like Sudan go all the way without scoring a goal.
Yeah. And Senegal, I mean, they did score a really good goal against Senegal.
They did. Yeah, in like the 5th minute or something.
Yeah, but it wasn't meant to be, as Nigeria and Mozambique are literally just passing the ball around.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the second half's not really been as entertaining as the first half because the game was already won at 2-0. And then obviously when Nigeria made it 3-0, just after halftime, game over. Obviously a 5th goal would be nice for Nigeria, if they can. Ripped in. Oh! Good save.
And that is full time.
They call for full time.
Full time, yeah. Only 3 minutes at a time. They've
I
called
might
it.
even more watch the remainder as well. But
Yes,
yeah,
finito.
full
4-0, very comfortable.
Yeah. Pause. He's like 92. But yeah, really good. Well, not really a good. Well, I mean, obviously, from what Charlie has seen and what I've seen in this game, it's been an okay game, I would say.
It's just
Not-
a comfortable win for Nigeria, to be
Yeah,
honest.
like very comfortable, and they were able to get the win, and it means that they are in the what do you call this? The quarterfinal, in which they will play either Algeria or Dr. Congo, who plays early tomorrow. And then obviously I will be back doing a watch long for Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso. So yeah, Charlie, shout yourself out.
Yeah, big up 10. Another good watch along to be on. I'm not sure. I may or may not be on tomorrow again. Send me the link, and if I can, I will join like today. But yeah, another good watch along, good second half. Unfortunately missed the first half, but yeah, yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We will be back tomorrow on both our channels for Year of the Bird. Where you're gonna, if you want to see my tears again, come and check it out. So there you go.
Yeah. So we'll see how that will be tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. UK time on both of our channels. And yeah, obviously
That's right.
We'll be doing Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, who will obviously winner of that plays Egypt in the quarters, and obviously by that time we will know who Nigeria will have in the quarterfinal. It's either Algeria or Dr. Congo. But yeah, so we'll see you guys technically in 2 plus 14.5 hours.
Yep, 14.5 hours.
So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. And here comes the outro.